wheat field, campground, donuts, kitchen sink.
Emerson Hancock.
Emerson Hancock.
Yep.
That's number 63?
62.
What are we? No, we're 62?
Yeah, we're on episode.
What just
where
happened?
Are you at?
What? I'm in the future, baby. Sorry.
Well, the
Time
future
machine.
looks bright for Emerson Hancock.
Wait, who's Mr. Hancock?
He's one of the top pitching prospects for the Mariners. He's in the show now.
Okay, he's in there.
Yeah, he's pitching well so far.
The time we record this, I just found myself in front of a bunch of Mariners games over the past week, and what the fuck? Were they playing Kansas City?
It was a mess.
Thank God they got that last one.
We were just ended 3 minutes ago. They won.
Okay,
I'm sick of the Royals.
Of 7-0 and then losing the ninth inning.
Well, no, losing the 10th or 11th.
They lost on the ninth with a bunt, so that was fun.
And they've been losing in the extra innings.
Okay,
but let's stop talking about the Mariners.
Yeah, Zach?
Are they still over 500?
Yes, they're 10, 11, 12, 11 games over 500, I think, now.
They're fine.
At the time of recording.
Yeah,
They'll be fine.
They could be right back to 500 by the time we get done. Thanks to everybody who supports us on Patreon. All you silly geese, part of the gaggle. Love that. You get the additional content on the back end of every episode. If you do support us on Patreon, you'll find a link in the episode description. Send content in. All the content. Every single one.
Every bit of it.
All of it. Whether it's on any social media, a petty beef, an article you find. Hey guys at canyoudontpodcast.com. And then I'm very excited about a new segment.
Are you?
It's not on today's show, but it's on next week's show. And we're getting Mr. Uncle Zach in here.
Whoa, good Lord.
Not as good. I tried.
Not as good as
maybe it
what?
wasn't intentional? Or are you ejaculating?
Kind of.
Ejaculating? Still got
Maybe
it.
that should be the name of the show.
Ejaculation?
Or not the show, the segment.
Just reading the whole
Change
fucking
the whole
show
podcast.
to ejaculation?
Station.
No, but it's going to be called Ejaculation Station. What is that? Is that a cum rag?
That's a new Scatcast show, I think.
Yeah.
No, but it's going to be called Lap Time. We have the intro already done. Let's just play it. I'm not doing the segment this week, but Zach, just play the thing.
Hey, little chitrons, why don't you come take a seat on Uncle Zachy's lap?
Gather around, boys and girls. It's Lap Time with Uncle Zach.
Sit on my lap, you little shits.
That's pretty creepy.
Sit on my lap, you little
Hey,
shits.
I get to be the creepy uncle. That's awesome.
That's the goal, baby.
Happy to help.
And it's just going to cover all the things. I mean, we have no idea what Uncle Zach is going to bring in when we have Lap Time.
Terrible things.
Whatever it is, just know it's going to be
Just
entertaining.
don't let it
and good.
be small children.
Oh yeah,
None of that. It won't be that.
He brings in
kids.
We're like, Zach, first time next week. We don't know what he's
Just
doing.
some kid.
He just brings in a kid. Who's this? I don't know.
Yeah.
No
Tell him your
idea.
name.
Not
Timmy?
not my problem. We're like, what the fuck?
I'm
I don't
bringing
like
props.
I don't like to know their names.
Something I'm into. You're gonna ruin it. Uncle Zachy likes nothing. No one. You are nothing to me. Okay. What a weird segment that would be.
I think maybe it's over already before it started.
No, I'm excited.
That was a
about
good
it.
run while it lasted.
Well, we tried. But Lap Time with Uncle Zach, we will debut that next week. Looking forward to it. Are you ready to just get the show rolling?
I am ready to dive on in.
Let's fucking do it.
Not like Greg Louganis.
But kinda.
How many times have I mentioned him now?
No, twice.
Yeah.
Today.
Enough.
Enough of times. Zach!
Hey, shut up. Start the show already.
This was just pulled from the internet. You know? I've seen it.
Yanked?
Yep, just bouncing around a little bit. People have sent it our way. I don't actually know the origin of where it came from, but here we go. This is called the 6, 12, 18, 24 challenge. All right? That's 1 football field, 2 football field, 3 football field, 4 football field challenge. No, the 6, 12, 18, 24 challenge. Eat donuts, jerk off, run miles, drink beers.
How many miles?
You only have 20. That's the part of the thing. Oh. You only have 24 hours. What's your order?
Oh, okay. You don't have to do.
No.
You don't have to pick a number to attach with one of those
That's
things.
what you have to do. Yes. But you have to attach the number to one of these things.
Oh, it is like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can either choose to run 6 miles or run 24 miles. Got it? You got to pick out where you're putting these things in.
Or jerk off 24 times.
Can you imagine? Oh my God. There's no, okay, first of all, no way.
Yeah. Even in my early
There's
50s.
There's no way. There's no strength, endurance training. Get you ready for jerking. You can only work out your balls so much. But I love the idea if you do pick 24 jerk offs, you're going to have to do a lot of these other things while you're jerking off. So you're like
running a marathon
with you have a donut and you have a pocket pussy like on your dick. One of the new ones, the ones that like
works themselves.
Yeah, they're thrusting themselves, and you're on a track. You're running down a high school track.
Donuts are wrapped around your dick.
Sure, one donut left hand. You got your fucking beer in the right. You're getting jerked off and just running down the track.
Sounds awful.
It sounds terrible, and it sounds like you're never gonna come. Unless that's your kink. I don't know.
It seems like something you'd want to try at least once and then say it's awful.
Yeah, and then
try it.
And then decide how bad it is.
But you don't get to try it once. You get to try it 24 times.
You get 24 hours. Yeah.
But interesting experiment.
Yeah, outside of the challenge, before you start your challenge, maybe you'd be like, is this doable?
When you first read this, I was thinking you just had to do those things in 24 hours. So I was just going like, okay, I'll wake up, I'll run however many miles.
Yeah.
I'll rub one out.
Oh, it just
before
doesn't
the
even
shower.
matter.
Yeah.
I will run. Or you're like, I know this is easy. I'll just wake up. I will eat 0 donuts. I will run 0 miles. I'll drink 1 beer and I'll jerk off once.
I was going to say, well, 3 out of those 4 things, that's
a daily.
That's not far from a daily occurrence.
A daily reach around.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go low on the jerk off thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I got a high sex drive, but you got to start down there with 6, right? Let's hope you can get out of the way from midnight to morning.
At 40, 6 is already going to be a task.
Wait, say it again.
At 40 years old.
Yeah. 6 is already.
Speaking of, I got to take these fucking gloves off.
Why?
It's so hot in here.
Oh,
It makes my entire body just.
The sweatier the palms, the more money I save on lube.
Sweatier the palms, the longer the ponytail.
That's what I heard. I read that in a bar. I have to go with the 6 jerkies.
Yeah.
Just to get it out of the way. I'll start at midnight. Hopefully be done, man, on a good day.
So a marathon is 27 miles, right?
Yeah. And 12 miles is still a fuck ton. I'm hesitant or I'm tempted to switch the run miles and the jerk off. Run 6 miles and then jerk off 12 times. That's a lot of running and a lot of coming. Coming and going, am I right?
I think it's for me. I think it's jerk off 6 times.
Okay.
Run 12 miles.
Okay.
Fuck.
How big are these donuts?
Are they like mini donuts?
You can eat donuts while you run, and you can eat donuts while you jerk off. You can jerk off with a donut. There's a hole in the middle for a reason.
Yeah, that's.
Is it the best pocket pussy? No, but no one said it was.
Like you have to complete.
Yeah, you have to come. You can't just. You're done. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no,
you
like a
touch
certain
it,
amount of time.
and you pull your pants up, and you put it back down like 1, and then you just jerk it twice, then pull your pants back up. 2. No, you have to complete all the way to the end. Which can't get beers involved.
No,
You start saving. You get drunk and trying to jerk it.
You gotta get the rubbing out in the first half of the day.
Rubbing out of the way.
Rub it out of the way.
You get it. Yeah, that's got to be.
And then go.
I think we agree on that one.
Then okay, I'm waking up. I'm eating the donuts and jerking off.
While you're jerking off. Got it.
Then I think once I'm done with that, I'm gonna run the marathon. I'm gonna run.
You're gonna run.
Oh fuck! I forgot. There's
How many donuts
a number attached to it.
24. Zach, do you have anything?
Fuck.
Come on.
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I would get drunk and then everything would be fine after that.
I'll get drunk and then jump off a bridge.
Drink all the beers, 24 beers, and then
Drink
everything's
24
fine.
beers and see what happens.
Just see what happens. You probably could jerk off.
Enjoy.
You wouldn't know, but jerk off a bunch.
What I would do is I wake up, drink 24 beers, and enjoy my last day on Earth.
What's weird for me, I don't know about necessarily right now, but what's weird for me, I think the easiest one for me to do would be run the 24 miles.
Running.
I actually liked.
When's the last time you ran 3 miles?
I used to.
How was the last
That's
time
what I'm saying. I just said
90s.
that. I just said that. Like I would. I don't know about now, but the one like when I think about what I think I could do reasonably.
How far is
Like
that?
right now, I don't know if I could drink 18 beers. Like I could. I guess you
Yeah.
could do it all day.
Yeah, you have all day. You do 1 an hour. So a marathon is 26.2.
Yeah.
So you're basically running a marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I used to run. What's the Bloomsday? How is that? 7 miles, something like that.
Yeah.
I used to run. I would run that multiple times a day. Sometimes I just get up and do it when I was in really good shape.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean I'm cheering for you, but I'll just get the obituary ready.
You know what?
How'd he die? He died doing what he loved, running.
I'm gonna run 12 miles.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink 24 beers because
Okay.
I'm gonna space it out.
Right.
I'll go maybe kind of go hard in the beginning and then
You could
just
probably drink while you ran too.
yeah.
It's not that
That's
hard.
not fun though.
Who cares? You can throw it up. Just
All
have
right.
to drink it.
I'm jerking off 6 times.
Yeah, you are.
I'm running 12 miles. I'm eating 18 donuts and drinking 24 beers.
Okay. I like. That's kind
That's
of where
pretty good.
that's where my logic
That's
went.
pretty good.
But it's fun. It's really fun to think about it just in the reverse order.
Like, what if you're running and you have to stop just to go try to rub one out? You see everyone. Oh, I guess you're not in a. I picture
yeah.
myself like in a marathon.
They hand you a cup of water and you just come in it.
Yeah,
You're like,
and give
"Whoa."
it back.
Yeah, you stand at the
It's like
table.
a sample.
You just stare at them. They all have cups of Gatorade and you just stop and jerk
Well,
off on
if
the
you
table.
find a little attractive person, run behind them, watch their butt jiggle, and you could probably
Yeah. I think the best you could do in that situation is have a chafed dick.
yeah.
Bouncing that thing around, man.
I think
Can
I
you
could,
run and come?
I think I could run 12 miles in 4 to 5 hours now, probably.
Can you come while jogging, not running. It does not say sprinting, so thank God. Women can have orgasms, so that's nice. Good for you.
Well, at least they should be able to do. We can just pull out our dick and rub it out and just done. I saw a meme. It was guys are like shake weight and women are like bop it.
Right.
Yeah, pull it, twist it, pop it.
Pass it.
You know, you pass. Yeah, gotta do all that shit. So the least that we can do is let them have an orgasm while they're running.
Yeah, I'm reading about it now. I'm not seeing any documentation of dudes coming while running. So that's cool.
Seems like an experiment that needs to be tried.
Yeah, like is that a Ripley's? Not a Ripley's, a Guinness.
Guinness World Record type situation. I think
How
I'm
many
there.
times could you jerk off during a marathon?
I think I'm there with you.
How many times can you jerk off in a day in general? What's the PR?
I don't remember my PR. I'm sure
I
it's
think
up there.
6 or 7 was probably the max.
I'm gonna type
Six,
Uh,
even back in the heyday.
Even
How
in the
many
heyday.
times can you ejaculate?
I would be confident in saying double digits for sure. For me, back in the heyday, you get a whole day to yourself, dude.
Technically speaking, there's no limit regarding how many times, so you can ejaculate too many times in one day. Some men can only ejaculate one. What?
Some men can only ejaculate once.
Whereas others can
I'm
do multiple
all
times.
done.
No magic. No. Oh, never mind. So I remember, like in college, I remember like I remember plowing 3-4 times a day, like with a girlfriend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in just maybe a few hours of just like
It's a
getting
morning.
freaky.
Yeah, that's a morning.
Yeah.
A morning of plowing.
So, but that was college.
I'm aware.
Now it's like 12. I'm
God,
going.
that's a lot.
I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I'm going 6
Yep.
rubbing out,
Yep.
12 runs, 18 donuts, and 24 beers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the same order.
I think that's the answer.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
I think it is. I think you're right. I mean, 24 donuts, 18 beers. It's not that big of a difference. But
Your
whatever.
insulin will think so.
Rather just get hammered if I'm eating that many donuts.
Imagine Joey Chestnut the way he eats, but imagine him having to drink do that, like eat 18 donuts and drink 24 beers at the same time.
I'm curious what all
What
of
that
our,
would look like.
They're awful. It's gonna be a mess.
Chestnut could do it.
But I do love the idea of like sprinkling in some beers. Like you don't have to you can drink some beers while you're running, eat some donuts, get the sugar in while you're running, and just fuel your run with beer and donuts. And then
Just carbo load.
Maybe only jerk off 5 times before your big run, and then wait one right when you're done. You have a nice cum to look forward to. to power you through.
You're just gonna want, when you're done with that run, you're just gonna want to lay down.
You're gonna want a donut. You're gonna want a donut.
You're
and
gonna
a
play
beer.
ring toss on your hard penis with a.
You play it the whole time. You like you wear a hat and you have a string on it, and then a donut that hangs down, and the whole time you're just trying to fuck the donut as you're running, like a fun carnival game,
like the horse with a carrot.
Sure, yeah, whatever it takes. Okay, I'm gonna agree with you. That's
I
my
think
order.
we all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Zach?
Yep.
I'm curious what the kids will say. So send in your answers. I mean, is there something we're missing? Hey guys at canyondon'tpodcast.com.
I feel like there is something we're missing, but that looks to me like the best.
And the kids are very good at pointing that out. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, and there's some people that like they can take beer, like just
Nothing.
chug beers. And like I said, all this, you go back, if I go back 20 years, like this challenge is much easier.
And it doesn't say what type of beer. You can have the lightest beer,
Bush Light,
even whatever.
Keystone.
Just something that's like 1% alcohol, mostly water, and probably be pretty okay fueling your run. So just says a beer. It doesn't have to be an IPA. Can you imagine?
Well, what if it's a root beer?
It's just a fucking,
It doesn't say alcoholic.
it's just a 9%er.
Just a heavy chocolate Guinness.
You'd make it 2 miles and just fall in the bushes and just be like, just kill me.
Whatever we were drinking at when we were playing mini golf the other day.
Oh yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
It's fine. But yeah, we're not making it through the run with that, are we?
No.
Okay, let's move on to the what are you thinking about?
All right.
You ready about that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, Zachy.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, babe?
what are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about?
The thought of running and jerking off is so funny to me. Yeah.
And
With the cool shades and your little runner bib on.
Yeah. But you're like trying to
Yeah.
You're trying to keep a good pace running, but you're also trying to be like talk yourself through it.
How do you feel? You getting tired? No, just my fucking right arm is killing me. This is the one thing that's bothering you.
There's nothing worse. Like I've had times in the shower, you're just like, I just feel like I need to rub it out, just get it done, so I don't have to worry about it today.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't get it, and your arm's just like,
Oh my God.
it's fatigue.
Give yourself blue balls.
Yeah, and then I'm like, screw it, I'm getting out of the shower, and then just like go on with your day.
Those are the sad things they don't tell you are going to happen when you're older.
You know.
Like, you think I'm going to be able to do this forever. No.
And then that hog is just like, it's slowly going down because you couldn't do anything
That's
with
a
it.
sad hog. Putting it out to pasture.
Disappointed look on its face.
Just taking the
Putting a
shotgun out. And
bullet, putting a bullet in it. This hog's sleepy. Okay, so my from the time that we're recording this, my birthday was this past weekend. It was on Saturday. Thanks, August 12th, and I turned
Wait, what?
whopping 38 years of age.
It was your birthday?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Zach texted me. He said happy birthday.
Oh, sorry. I guess I never knew what your birthday was.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not worried about it.
What are you, like 38?
38. Yeah.
We hung out with him the day before his birthday. Whoops.
Sorry, guys. Anyway, so every single year, because of the way space works, there's always a meteor shower on my birthday. And this year, we
Must
decided
mean something.
It must mean something. I mean, looking at the signs, you know, got to count your blessings. What's out there, you know? And then this year, went out into the middle of nowhere. I don't have a gigantic truck. Girlfriend has a massive truck. I make fun of her.
She puts your masculinity to shame.
It's awful. Like it's just anyway. So went out in the middle of a field, drove about 40 minutes south-ish of Spokane, and then just parked in a wheat field so we could blow up the blow-up mattress in the back of the bed. Don't worry, kids were there. It wasn't a fuck fest. Yeah! And watched a bunch of amazing shooting stars. It was great. Great time. Wonderful stuff.
They're not shooting stars, though, just so you know.
Oh, they are what?
They're meteors.
Oh, thank you.
Stars are suns.
It's not a shooting star shower.
No.
It's a meteor shower. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we're laying out there, some good stuff. I mean, pretty eerie. It was dead calm. As your eyes adjusted, you could see the outline.
Are you playing anything? I don't
No.
know. I'm waiting for like some
No, I'm not playing
ominous
anything.
music or something.
Oh, you want something?
Yeah, I want
Okay,
something.
shit.
I feel like you're gonna dive into something here.
All right, hold on. Let me find something.
I'm waiting for like a.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I got. Oh, okay.
Okay,
You're
now,
right. Good call. Hold on.
Boing. There we go.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn that up a little bit. Nice. So we're out in the middle of the wheat field.
Okay.
And it smells like, if you were allergic to hay, you would have died. Like that. I mean, hold on. You would have fucking died. And we're out there and we're watching the meteor shower. And as we're sitting there, girlfriend's daughter starts whistling. She starts going. And in my head, she kept doing it over and over. And then in my head, I'm like, how creepy would it be if something whistled back?
Because you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere. And you just, whatever the exact tone, you went, and then over you see like an outline of a guy wearing a hat. And you see her.
And then you see the cigarette go up to his mouth.
Back. And everyone's like kind of freaked out. Or you hear it. And you're like, was that a
echo?
Like a bird or something like, and then you do it again. And then the next time it's leaning over the fucking truck. Like it's on the tailgate. Just goes. Like, dude, that is the, like, and I thought about it more and more. And I know you and Zach, our brains all work the same. Like you're living real life, but you're also picturing everything in a short movie.
Oh yeah, you're wanting it, almost wanting it to
like
be.
you see it, you're framing it up in your brain. Your brain's making it into a short video. But like a scary movie called The Whistler.
That's weird. That's what I was going around in my brain.
Yeah, nice. The Whistler, something like that. Sorry.
This fall.
The Fall Whistler. In a world completely underwater.
In a world where there's no sound in the middle of nowhere in a hayfield.
But just
a
dead
young
quiet.
girl.
Has that concept been done before? Where something like you do a little whistle thing and
Deliverance.
And something whistles back? Is that what it does?
No.
Yeah. No, but it is weird. Like you're just you're laying there with your kids.
I want to listen to fucking Dueling Banjos.
It would still be creepy.
Yeah, that would still be creepy. It's the happiest
just picture him sitting in his rocking chair.
Yeah. You're like, hey, check this out. And you stand up in the bed of your truck. And then over in the distance.
We should probably leave.
That wouldn't be as freaky. The whistling thing would be really freaky.
So freaky.
A 12-year-old girl's doing her whistle, and all of a sudden you hear that back, and then maybe there's a
or yeah, even humming something
like a
first
hum to it.
If you're like,
I think that'd be even creepier.
And then the hummer.
The hummer.
Not nearly as scary as the Whistler. The Hummer, I could come to.
Joe's like, I thought that's what the movie that was going to play tonight, but then the kids showed up.
The kids showed up, and it went from the Hummer to the Whistler. Yeah. Not nearly as scary.
Or as sexy.
The Whistler sounds like a cool, that's got to be an Urban Dictionary term.
The Whistler.
The Whistler, yeah. That involves rims.
Well, like Boogeyman, the...
Dude.
Guy with the bees.
It's like a little tone. Can you see it? Can you see the outline?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for whatever reason, he has to be wearing like a farmer hat, the full brim, doing like overalls. You can see a little outline of him whistling back at you.
I think for
the
this
top of a little hill.
This scenario, he doesn't actually like lean in or kill anybody.
Mm-hmm.
He's just toying with them.
But
he knows.
What are we gonna do in the scary movie? All he does is stand super far away and whistle back?
that's the open. Like that's the. Well, you need to die in the open.
The origin, yeah.
Yeah, but I think he just toys with them.
Okay.
First, he gets them all freaked out, and
then they run right into his trap. And as they're coming down the road, they run into a bunch of farmers that'll kill them. Yeah, we're doing it now. I'm looking up.
They end up in Whistler, Canada.
Bing! Not nearly as scary. Kinda. This intro's a little boring. Come on, guys.
Takes a minute to start, yeah.
Cut into it!
I don't think you understood me. I want to get some drivers.
Why is he talking over? Be quiet. We're playing.
And that
Quit talking. Come on.
Shut up,
Burt
Burt.
Reynolds in his fucking youth.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds without a mustache. So creepy.
That guy's metal as fuck.
Just staring at him, won't take his eyes off him.
I'm scooting forward a little bit here. Movies, man. How movies used to be. They should have got 1 star. They'd be like, movie was great except for this one part.
You've seen this, right?
Yeah.
Deliverance? This movie's fucked up.
Fucking shredding.
That's, what's his name?
Start dancing? Okay, fine. We're done. But that would be not nearly as creepy out there. The banjoer?
The plucker.
The plucker?
You could play
That's
a banjoer.
If he
the
does,
plucker.
Yeah, the plucker, he does that, and then he comes and plucks you.
What if he's the banjoker and he showed up dressed as the Joker playing a banjo?
Batman.
Sick
Put a
crossover.
smile on that face and he smacks him with his banjo. Cuts his mouth with a guitar string. Banjo
Damn.
string.
All right, let's make the movie.
How about all of these characters? You got the whistler, you got the plucker, and you got the hummer. And they're just haunting wheat fields, waiting for people to go out there and park. And then you don't know who you're going to get.
Okay, here's the thing.
The best
You
one.
should go do that again. And then I'm going to follow you out there.
Oh, and scare the
And
shit
then
out of them?
you're going to do that again. And then I'm going to be the whistler. Could you imagine if I could? Oh, God.
You couldn't whistle it back?
Yeah, imagine the horror movie.
Yeah.
The person's doing it, and the guy's like, he's waiting for him. He's like, God damn it!
He has dry mouth. He can't fucking.
And they're like, what is that? And he's going,
Me.
Do a less complicated whistle.
yeah.
I'm tone deaf. He whittles it back, but it's way out of key. That's not scary.
Let's not do runs. Shit.
Just an amazing whistler. That's good. That would be
I like
funny.
any time something like that falls apart. Mm-hmm. When someone's trying to be all serious or mysterious or evil and it just falls apart.
Doesn't work out for you?
Yeah.
Not gonna. I don't think. Yeah, there's no reason to do it here. Did you guys know that I can whistle so loud it'll make your ears hurt?
Do it.
No, it's coming through microphones.
No, do it away from your microphone.
It's still gonna be loud. I have to plug my own ears when I do it because it makes them like hurt. It'll make them ring.
Do you put your fingers in your mouth, or is it just straight up Joe?
Straight up.
Wow.
Do it quarter.
I'm gonna do it.
Do a
but
quarter.
I'm sorry if it's too loud in the microphones. And you guys
Prepare-
can tell me. Well, you already have your ear, and he's outside the room. It's not gonna be
Prepare
very.
yourselves.
I'm backing up like it's. Oh, what the fuck? Really?
Yo, wait, take your little ears out. You ready?
Yeah. That's pretty loud. Yeah. That's pretty loud.
Yeah, it's awful.
You're like a bat.
Yeah, it's very loud.
Dude, my dad could do it, and he would do it so loud because whenever our dog would run off, that's what he'd just go. It's a really quick one, and she just whoop, bloop, bloop,
His dog
bloop.
shat itself.
Little dog ears. Yeah, if I don't have my ears and I have to plug them. They asked me to do it when we were out there, talking about the Whistler movie, and then they got mad at me after I did it. They're like, ow, it hurt my ear. I was like, I told you.
What if you were talking about doing it and you're like, fine, I'll do it. And then somebody else did the whistle.
Or someone just like, or that's what I did. They're like, what the fuck? Why would you
Dude, I have the loudest one.
Whistle?
It's going to drive you nuts. Do it.
like, whoa.
What?
All right. Well, crazy. All right, let's take a look at some dick this week. Enough about whistling.
Whistling Dixie.
Whistling Dixie. You get it? Yeah, Zach.
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's dick.
I love that my 2 tabs that I have open in my browser right now are Hot Air Balloon Funeral and Can You Come While Jogging? You know,
That sounds like a show of ours.
it sounds like Can You Don't, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So this one just cracked me up because, I mean, a little bit about what we've been talking about over the last handful of shows. But here's the headline. It says, flying aliens harassing village in Peru are actually illegal miners with jetpacks.
Yes. Yes.
Dude.
Illegal miners. I love it.
Oh, man.
Wait, like a miner, like a person who digs, or
Yes.
a person that's underage?
No, like a miner.
Okay.
Like they're flying in and stealing shit and doing illegal mining operations, and then zipping out of there.
That's fucking ding, 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 get me out of here.
Just and everyone's like, "Ah! Aliens!" Like, you don't have to read it, but it says the mysterious attacks began back on July 11th. Strange beings, locals said, visiting an isolated indigenous community in rural Peru at night, harassing inhabitants and attempting to kidnap a 15-year-old girl. That part's not funny. But the fact that they were flying in and doing some mining, it just got me thinking about like the advancements in technology. And sure, you think about James Bond, the Kingsman, like the spy gear. That's always, so cool. That's going to happen with every other gang too, in real life, where they're just going to get, like we've talked about flying cars and jetpacks, whatever. You happen to get hoverboards, like they're going to use all of these things too. And I just never thought about that.
A whole gang of hoverboarders.
Well, they did it Back to the Future.
Of jetpackers? What is it?
Remember that?
Yeah.
Griff?
Yeah, I remember Griff. Imagine like you're waiting to you're buying a little cocaine. You're buying a little weed, whatever you're buying. And your dealer flies in on a jetpack.
Or a flying rug.
Just nonsense. You're like, is that him? Just and just comes in and just blasting you.
What if he delivered his drugs in a hot air balloon?
Well, you never get him.
So he comes crashing through everyone.
Sorry, meet me down the street.
You can run up and you're like, here's the bag. Toss him the money before he takes off again.
Here, throw it out. Throw it up. Give
me the money first.
No, you first.
You first.
Look, sorry, I can't. Here, catch me 2 blocks down. There's a construction site. I'll meet you there.
I'll get tangled up in the wires. So
I'll meet you down there. It's fine. I got a jetpack. Get the fuck out of here. Just meet me there. I'll fly out of here. But yeah, just or people, I don't know, like crossing the border, but everyone's got fucking jetpacks. Like little kid jetpacks. Like they don't know what to do. They're just going rogue. Like they don't know how to control a jetpack.
Well, imagine like picture like what's the fucking movie with Keanu Reeves where there's surfers? Point Break. Where they go in and they rob a bank or whatever. Let's say they're at a bank and there's glass. They break the glass, drop down, give me all your fucking money, and then just and fly right out through the hole and fucking gone before the cops show up. And they're like,
imagine,
where'd they come from?
Robbing a bank?
Yeah. That's what I just said.
I know. But like, you just like anybody can take off and land at any moment.
Yeah.
On the fucking roof?
Yeah.
Like, when I never thought about that. Jetpacks are always just like a cool thing to get around.
Yeah.
But now you can finally grab a candy bar and then just take off. They're going to become so affordable. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if they're at the point where they're so cheap where a minor crime like
stealing
Snickers,
a Butterfinger?
Yeah.
Nobody lays a finger on my Butterfinger.
except for the guy in the jetpack.
Yeah. You see the signs outside the stores like no backpacks or whatever.
What about it's going to have to say no jetpacks?
What a fire hazard.
Oh, what a great sign when you go into a restaurant and it just says
no jetpacks.
No shoes, no shirt, no jetpacks.
No jetpacks.
No problem.
I think it says don't ask. Don't ask why no jetpacks.
Squirrel suit's okay though.
Yeah, squirrel suit's fine. Yeah, you need to get up. If you cut out the altitude of a squirrel suit, that's an embarrassing situation.
Dude, if you could, let's say you climb up to the top of the Burj Khalifa or something like that, or Mia Khalifa, rob somebody and then just jump off in a freaking suit, wingsuit, and just you're gone. There's no one gonna find you. You're gone so fast.
Absolutely.
Jetpack, you're gonna linger a little bit.
You're gonna have a little trail.
Where'd he go? It's like the Wicked Witch of the East, where she skywriting.
But of course, it shows like a cool backflip you did on the way. Yeah, on the way out.
Of course, the McTwist.
Yeah, it's like, well, he was going this way. Looks like he did 2 loop-de-loops.
Dude, that's going to be an Olympia.
Like jetpack?
Yeah, like jetpacking.
Or like NASCAR, but it's just people with jetpacks going in circles.
Just going in a circle.
That's how we get Quidditch.
What's that?
Harry Potter game.
Oh, I'm not a Harry Potter dude.
Way to not nerd out.
Is that the one where they fly around on the brooms?
It is.
Okay.
But with jetpacks.
With jetpacks.
Or the Red Bull, the airplane
Oh,
thing
the
where
stunt thing?
where they fly around through the cones and stuff. Doing something like that on a jetpack.
It'd be fun. Jetpacks are pretty goofy too, with like the legs dangling, look like wasps.
Oh yeah, they're really goofy looking.
Yeah.
And what?
Look like a wasp.
Yeah,
with their little legs
they
dangling
show like
down.
the slow motion of a wasp with wings going, but their back legs are just hanging there.
Yeah, it's the same thing. He's like,
Imagine the games though, like wheelchair basketball,
with jetpacks.
or like polo and on horses, but it's like jetpack polo.
I just had a thought.
And you're going along with the guy. He's trying to you just jam something in his jetpack and
blow him up,
sends him flying.
Score! Yeah, so comically spins out of the frame. I was just thinking about you got in an accident and you're wheelchair bound, but you can still kind of walk if you have a jetpack, but it has to be on all the time. So you're just like kind of.
So your legs are dangling,
but you're trying to like just be in normal life. If you have a jetpack blasting the floor,
but
no
your
matter
legs
where
are just hanging down, right?
Your legs just hanging down, but you're trying to just go into a store,
and they're just like they're dragging, dragging on the ground,
just blasting inside of a store, torching the floor,
going to steal a Snickers.
And get the hell out of there real quick, huh? I guess I'd never thought about that. I never thought about using jetpacks for bad stuff.
Yeah. Well, they all, it's like, oh, we don't want this technology to end up in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
And it never does because the hero always comes out on top. So
stealing shit's going to be super easy if you have a jetpack. Like taking someone's bike.
You just, sit on it. You're still holding on to it and sitting on it while you're
like you're biking and you just hear behind you, like, fuck. You look up and a jetpack is coming down to get you. You have a jetpack. Why do you want a bike? And you're pedaling as fast as you can. He's like, ha 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 ha, and just lands on you, shoves you off your bike, and then just flies off with it. God damn it. Fucking jetpackers.
It's all E.T. in the moon.
Yeah.
With the bike.
Yeah. Just palming at one. He already had another bike in his left hand.
Yeah.
And he just grabs your bike and takes off into the sky. It's going to be a nightmare. I can't wait.
Be a more efficient way to deliver presents.
Yeah.
For Santa.
Fuck drones. UPS.
I was thinking reindeer.
Oh.
But yeah.
I was thinking
antiquated.
Like the entire postal service just has jetpack dudes.
Oh God.
That probably is the future.
What a nuisance. Okay, let's
jetpack drone.
Yeah, exactly. Have a drone come drop off your new jetpack.
That would be sweet.
That's gonna be the future, baby.
Let's pretend for a second. I don't know when this is gonna happen, but let's say a jetpack becomes commercial, right? Like you can say you can get one for like $1,000, $2,000. Would you buy one?
Oh fuck yeah, absolutely,
100%.
And you could control like how high you go. You know what I mean?
Could you imagine when people just start buying things like that and they're just, it's like the flying car thing. Like
every kid, they're begging for an iPhone right now. And they're like, oh, my friends have a jetpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're only 9. Okay?
If your friend jumped off the bridge and tried to jetpack all the way up, would you do it?
Would you do it?
Yeah. Sounds awesome.
Your friend tried to jetpack up a bridge. Would you do it?
If your friends all jetpacked up to a bridge, would you do it?
That's why we want them.
That's the whole point. I'm stuck down here, Mom. All my friends are on the bridge with jetpacks. It's all these teenagers jetpacking around doing TikTok dances. Doing like the... You don't have any daughters. You're lucky in that sense. No matter where I go with Pepper, she's always doing a TikTok dance.
Well, I have a niece.
You could be in Target and like
two nieces.
Like you hear like a little squeak of the shoe and you look over and she's in her own world, like doing like doing some sort of weird wiggled TikTok dance. Doesn't matter where they are.
The music's just in her head.
Yep. She's just, working it out. So flying around, already goofy, dangling legs, doing TikTok dances while you're zipping through the neighborhood. I wish I had a jetpack right now. I'm fucking mad. They have the videos of the guys going as fast as airplanes in a jetpack. Have you seen this shit? Oh, it's so cool.
I'm typing in, can you buy a jetpack? Because I'm just curious, like if there are any...
If there's one ready
like
for you?
If you could just... If you could just go get one.
Do you remember the guy that interrupted like the LA flight patterns with the jetpack?
I guess the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And he was going like 300, wasn't he?
It was nuts.
No.
Okay, you can buy price upon private request.
Oh.
Jetpack.
I think there's a background check.
Jetpackaviation.com.
Nice.
I mean,
would you do? Jetpacks before flying cars, right?
the only thing I
They're
worry
so
about is
loud.
like it's just like that's so much stuff on your back. What if it explodes?
Yeah. What if anything happens though? Flying car could blow up. Flying car could stop flying.
Sure.
Yeah. Your car now that doesn't fly could stop working.
Yeah.
Your car could catch on fire 'cause it's electric
It could.
at any moment.
So could any car. Yours has gasoline in it.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Gasoline, last time I checked, burns pretty well.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that electric cars have caught on fire more than gasoline cars, randomly.
You're throwing that out in there?
Yeah, randomly combusted a little more than gas cars
That sounds like you're a EV hater.
Like per capita or just in general?
per
'Cause
car.
Okay.
That's something
I don't have my
an
unit of
EV hater
measurement.
would say.
I don't hate electric cars.
Can I see your data?
No, no, you may not.
I was just thinking about on the drive over today, people saying stuff like that all the time. Like, oh yeah, remember like an EV drove off a cliff. So all Teslas, like, what are they doing? Why are they even allowing Teslas on the road? You know how many dudes drive off a fucking cliff
All the time
in a combustion engine car?
in any vehicle ever, being guys with vehicles
That just happened a couple weeks ago where I live.
happens all the time.
Yeah.
It probably happened right now. We just talked about it, and some dude was like, "I'm gonna drive this off this cliff."
He's like,
Guaranteed.
this show's so bad, I'm gonna drive off a cliff.
Shit sucks. All right, let's get off of jetpacks. Let's move on to. I
don't wanna get off
the
of
next
jetpack.
deck. We got to move on.
Okay.
You got a dick for us?
Yeah. Well,
Show me that dick.
funny you say that. This is an older story.
Okay.
But I forget who shared this. Did I write it down? Yeah. Sent in by Ace of Spades. Yes. This is high school in Kentucky is in hot water over teens in lingerie lap dancing on staff, among other things.
Why? What's wrong?
What possibly could go wrong there?
Yeah, what's the issue? I don't see it.
The picture is it's dudes that were dressed up in lingerie, just full on like stripper, rubbing up against teachers, the principal, the mayor. Where was this at? The mayor's name is Happy Mobilini. Happy Mobilini.
That's fucking sweet.
And then and there's video of like girls dressed up in Hooters outfits carrying around like what looks like beer and joints. And like I love a little chaos, but it's just crazy. Like especially like a Southern conservative, I'm guessing high school.
Yeah.
Is doing something like this where it's like it's funny to me because it's like these, first of all, it's boys dressing up like girls in lingerie, then sexy dancing all over people.
Dude,
there's so many things that are going on.
do you remember whatever, like little fundraisers your school had? Like we had it was called Bacon Ball, which was cops versus the high school basketball team. It was called Bacon Ball.
Yikes.
To raise
I
money.
thought that was like they
Smoke bacon?
smoke weed,
Oh. What? Oh, bacon.
and then ball.
Oh, no. That's just every day, dude. That's ball's life.
It's fucking big, dude.
No, he played against the cops, and that was always fault. We had Jackass Ball, which is when we'd ride donkeys around, and then you'd play basketball, but with donkeys.
Idaho's weird.
Who thought of that sport? And it just happened like that was a normal thing. There's no way that my high school invented donkey jackass basketball.
Pretty sure they did. No, I'm pretty sure they did.
Like someone like this dude tours his basketball donkeys around to high schools. He calls them, he goes, "You guys looking for something fun and unique?" And he's sail pitching.
They're like, nay.
Like, donkeys playing basketball. He's like, it's a lot of fun.
Nobody's seen that.
Right. And they just did it every
Just
year.
because nobody's seen it doesn't mean you should do it.
But you know what we didn't see?
Yeah, I was trying to say,
lap dances in the gym.
That's where I was going to go with this. Like, are you trying to defend this, or like where are we going with this?
I'm saying those were like the fundraiser things that I had seen growing up. Never once were there students giving lap dances to staff in order to do some sort of fundraiser thing. Staffs. Yeah.
Their staff.
The staff.
Their staff members.
Heyo.
Staff members. Staff members.
Staff members. Stiff members.
Staff.
Get it? But there's so many like. What a bad. Who thought? How did it pass?
And this is. Oh, and he said the
who
kid
was like, yeah, green light it. Like that sounds.
The
sweet.
kid said that they checked with the teachers and said it was all good.
Yeah.
This was a prep rally before like a football game or something. I think.
Okay, so it wasn't like raising money. It was upping school spirit.
Yeah, they were just trying to get laughs, I guess.
Even worse.
But there's one of the
for money.
The photos is like this dude Ben. He's got full silk stocking. Ooh, remember that show?
Oh yeah,
silk stockings, a lingerie top, bent over, and the teacher's just like, big old grin on his face.
This is weird, isn't it?
Delivering beer and joints and dressed up in Hooter costumes.
That's pretty good.
It seems pretty wild.
Seems like a fucking sick pep rally, if you ask me. I'm not sure why they're getting in trouble.
Could you imagine being one of the teacher or the principal or the mayor of the town and just be in there and be like, what?
I know.
Like, do I play along? Like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. Or
and how embarrassing it would be to walk out of there with cum in your pants?
Yeah. Like, imagine getting up to walk out of there and you're just poking through your pants.
Your sweatpants.
But you talking about that just got me thinking about other failed promotions that have happened out there. And I'm on a website. It's on ranker.com. Pulled it up here. Number one was Hoover's free flight promotion. And you get 2 free flights to America. Okay? So what Hoover did here is if you bought their 100-pound vacuum cleaner, you got 2 free flights around Europe or to the United States.
Was this on an airplane?
Yes. It was on a jetpack.
I was wondering if, like, is this... I thought maybe it was like Edgar Hoover, or J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh, that guy.
And so that was like the frickin' hot air balloon.
No,
the blimp.
The blimp guy. No, these are the suckers, the vacuum cleaners. So you spent 100 pounds on it and you got 2 free flights in there. So they must have forgotten that a transatlantic flight costs well over 100 pounds. As a result of this, more than 200,000 people bought the cheapest vacuum cleaner necessary.
Why would...
to qualify for the promotion.
Somebody's fired.
And everybody was fired. Like the entire marketing staff were like, no.
That makes sense.
How does that make it through?
I don't know. But I mean, he's sitting there, he's begging for his job. He's like, we sold a ton of vacuums. That's all you just wanted to sell.
You wanted to sell vacuums. I sold you vacuums. What's the problem?
Yeah, okay.
We're bankrupt.
So we're bankrupt. Okay. Did we sell a bunch of vacuums? So I did my job. Okay.
You didn't specify. Yeah. You just said we need to sell vacuums,
and I did. And that's what I did.
That's what you hired me to do.
Number 2 on the list is Sunny Company Clothing's Pamela bathing suit Instagram giveaway. Ooh. So what they did was not recognize how many people were going to try to get this free bathing suit. So they posted it up. They said anybody, it's like a Baywatch inspired bathing suit, retailed around for like $65. And they said anybody who shared the image would get a free bathing suit.
Oops.
In 24 hours, it gained over 338,000 likes and thousands of people reposted the image. So they couldn't keep up with the demand and they ended up losing tons of money.
What the fuck?
So fucking funny. Coca-Cola's MAGA cans campaign. What the fuck is this? Did you know this happened? So Coca-Cola, for a while, they were hiding actual money inside the cans of Coke. So as a giveaway, you'd open it up and you might get like $5. It was anywhere between 1 to 500. And then to offset the weight of the can, if there was money in it, they would just fill it up with water instead of cocaine. Or sorry, instead of Coke. It was a callback joke. That's fine. And it ended up tasting like shit and people are getting super sick from drinking it because the money obviously has a bunch of bacteria on it. So that didn't work out. Number 5, Red Lobster's Endless Crab promotion. This might be my favorite. You never underestimate a buffet in America. So they were banking on people for the Endless Crab dinner to maybe go back maybe twice. That didn't happen. So the Endless Crab special, Red Lobster ended up losing $3.3 million in 7 weeks.
And lobsters went extinct.
Dude, people go up 2 or 3, 4 times on a regular night.
My God, it's just so good. Chevy Tahoe had a make your own commercial campaign, and they weren't fielding the commercials. So you just uploaded the video to their website, and then people were talking about how terrible the truck was or how much they hated their life.
Oh my God.
And how much the truck was ruining their life. And their website was just littered with it. And they're like, well, like when you let people name stuff. Yeah, never going to be a good one. But I thought that was so funny, man. There's tons. It goes on and on and on. Starbucks Race Together campaign. That one didn't go well.
Like race?
You get it. Coca-Cola Feel the Curves campaign. It's ridiculous. Have you seen it was in Cleveland, and it was this giant balloon thing. And I believe they're trying to break the record for the most balloons let go. No?
Is it the hot air balloon thing that catches on fire?
These are like individual balloons.
Did you say Cleveland?
I think it was in, I want to say it was in Cleveland.
And it
fucking, like, everything got stuck to all the buildings, and the water killed all the fish because all the balloons popped and went in the river.
I did see that.
Like, who signs off on that?
That was recent, wasn't it?
No, it was a while back. That was last week. And then I think it was Samsung had a balloon giveaway where onto the balloons they tied like free giveaways for their new phone, and then told everybody that all you had to do was catch one of the balloons. And then people went there with spears and BB guns to shoot the balloons down, and people are getting trampled trying to grab these balloons. It's getting stabbed with spears.
I love our planet.
And they're like, whoops.
There's not one guy that's sitting in that meeting. It's like, you guys think that this could happen? BB guns and spears?
Right. No, there's no way.
Where are you going to get a spear?
in this
economy.
Yeah, in this economy, who's got a spear? Yeah, right.
Javelin.
Yeah, exactly. But just so many failed promotions. I love it. I do love a good multi-million, billion-dollar company doing a promotion that goes completely fucking haywire.
Like Bud Light?
It's pretty good to me. Yeah, that's one of them. That's in there too. But it's a nice giggle, and a reminder that humanity will find a way to fuck up literally anything.
Yeah. If given the chance, it will always find a way to get fucked.
If given the chance, we will let you down. That's a quote.
That's a motto.
And it says humanity.
Yeah.
Murphy's Law, I think.
This planet loves irony. It makes
sure
irony
does.
constantly.
Well, it's got lots of iron.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
So
that must be the reason.
And E.
All right, let's take a look at some petty beef for this week. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, what do we got?
Let's take a look. Hey, Zach!
Silence in the court.
You are now entering the petty beef courtroom, where all sides of some bullshit will be heard and evaluated. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final-ish. This is petty beef.
Petty beef. What we got?
All right, Joe, this was coming in from our slightly older son, Bill.
Okay.
That's a fucking lie because there's no one named Bill that's under 60.
Fair.
Show me that guy.
Show me.
You show me that guy.
Who do you think you are? I am.
I am.
All right.
Hey, daddies.
Hey.
I have a huge beef with my wife and kids. Where we live, we have 3 separate trash receptacles. Garbage, recycling, and compost.
I can see them. I see the color.
Every night, I clean the kitchen, but when I come home from work the next day, the kitchen sink is full of trash, plastic, and dishes. Like I'm the only one who knows how to separate the garbage.
The sink? The sink? Okay.
Kitchen sink.
So I'll make sure I read that right.
That's not where garbage goes.
Fuck that. I'm already mad. Fuck this family.
Like, am I the only one who knows how to separate garbage? No, apparently you're the only one who knows how to throw garbage away in the right in a trash can.
Is this the trash? No, that's the sink.
The tub.
Oh, sorry. I must be stupid. Oops. Whoops.
You just do it so much better, Dad.
You do it. I can't do it. This is a trash can to me.
That's one of those. That's a guy fucking up the laundry, so his wife won't let him do it anymore.
I'm so dumb. Yeah.
My wife gets mad at me for complaining about the fact that she made me buy separate containers for all 3, and everybody using the sink has a trash transfer station. I hold weekly family meetings or seminars on how to use the garbage can, but nobody seems to learn. Help me, please. I'm going postal here.
Fuck.
Thank you, old guy Bill.
Dude, that would drive me insane.
He has to hold weekly meetings and they still don't get it. Come on, Bill. They're fucking with you.
I'm not trying to be mean here, but what are the IQ on these kids?
And his wife.
I mean, wife at least knows where it's supposed to be going.
Does she?
She said that, yeah, the wife gets mad at and complaining about the fact that she made me buy separate containers for all 3 and everyone's using the sink. Like he's the one that's making them use the sink, is what it sounds like. Like the wife's like, how come they keep throwing it in the sink? You bought all 3 containers. Isn't that what that sentence is saying?
That's not what I'm getting.
My
out of
wife
it.
gets mad at me for complaining about the fact that she made me buy. Okay, got it. Never mind. So he's mad that she made him buy the 3 things.
Yeah,
but
you
then
wanted
wife
me to buy
and the kids are still using this.
You wanted me to buy these, and you fucking people aren't even using it.
Like the argument here isn't even about the fucking containers.
No,
anymore,
it's about
dude.
where trash goes.
God,
it's about a garbage. First of all, you need to establish a trash can.
You establish dominance.
Dominance.
You need to start punching people, booby trapping.
The least of his concerns is separating those 3 things. The first concern is learning how to throw garbage in a garbage can.
You can work your way up to separating the trash.
Yeah, then once you realize, okay, this is all trash, now let's divvy it up.
Is that a normal thing?
It can't be.
Like, am I missing the point? Do people just throw
the only thing that makes sense is dishes?
Yeah, dishes go in there. I like that. I'm guessing, and I don't know for sure, but he says he has the 3 containers. He has garbage, recycling, and compost. The kids going out, like they mow the lawn. Good job. And they're raking up the dead grass and then going inside and throwing it in the sink. Pick up a bunch of dog shit and then just like come on in and just go, and just throw it in the sink. I don't know where it goes. Dad'll do it.
He walked right by the compost
on the way in to throw the shit and grass into the toilet or into the kitchen sink.
This guy sounds like he's raising morons. Sorry, Bill.
I know, Bill. I mean, I love you. I get the frustration here. There might be something we're missing, but it seems like you need to leave your family.
Yeah.
Maybe they think the garbage disposal is an actual garbage disposal.
Sorry, what was that again?
Yeah.
Maybe they think the garbage disposal is an actual.
It's where
disposal.
it's going to actually dispose of trash.
Yeah.
They think the garbage disposal is a wood chipper.
Basically,
that'd be sweet. If your garbage disposal could get rid of anything,
you
just shoving sticks, you fucking
ripping it through the window, jamming it straight in.
Did you get a wood chipper? No. Have you seen how high quality my garbage disposal is? No.
Throwing food in the wood chipper and
grinding
wood in the
grinding out Gatorade bottles. Just shoots them out the front of your house.
Yeah, I feel like maybe there's a typo, or if this is playing out the way he's saying, I feel like there's something we're missing. But
I've never known a family that just throws shit in the sink. That throws trash in the sink.
So
trash, plastic, and dishes. What the fuck is happening?
I'm wondering what the trash means. Is it like someone drank like let's say they drank Gatorade. You know what I mean? Like they had Gatorade, the dishes, and it was on, you just threw it in the sink, whatever. But if it's just like, if like they're using something and they're like, oh, this pad of paper's trash, throw it in the sink.
In the sink.
Like, if that's what's happening, there's a major problem.
It's a nightmare. Hey, son, will you take out the trash? Yeah, no problem. He takes the trash out and goes, whack, just whips it over and throws it in the sink. Thanks, son. You're welcome, Dad. I'm guessing it has to be some sort of recycling thing, like clean the bottle out. I don't know, man. Like empty water bottles.
Yeah.
Like, Aquafina water bottles.
Yeah.
And they're just throwing them in there because they're like, I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah. That has to be
I don't know who wants them.
That has to.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
It's
the only explanation for that.
Yeah. Well, Bill, you're not wrong. There's 2 options. Either you need to have like a heart-to-heart with your kids.
He does every fucking week. He has a seminar.
He says he does. Picturing that seminar every week.
Yeah. Calls a meeting.
It's Monday. You know what that means?
It's a sink.
The kids walk in there. He's got a suit and tie on, standing at the sink. He's got a laser pointer.
They're just throwing trash into the sink while he's talking.
They have the little chairs. They're sitting there drinking water.
As he's doing a PowerPoint presentation.
He has a pull-down projector he's installed over the top of the sink. A little pointer. He's whipping it. He goes, "This is a sink." And then next slide. This is a trash can. And he goes back and forth between sink and trash can for 20 minutes. Like next slide, please. This is a different sink.
The night before,
this is the same sink from a different angle.
Yeah, he's working on the PowerPoint the night before.
He's like, I gotta
throw this in.
He's beating himself up.
Yeah.
God, what am I doing wrong?
I need a better picture of a sink.
He's like, it looks like a sink to me, but I'm not getting through to these kids.
there are things like I get it. Like my kids won't listen to it. You feel like you have to repeat yourself. And there's things like my wife leaves lights on or leaves things unlocked, and it's like we all have those things. I do certain things that we all have those things.
Yeah, it drives you crazy.
But he's either got to leave them or accept the fact that he's raising animals.
That's kind of what I'm going for. Bill, give up, man. You got to go. Start a new family. It's not too late. How old are you? If you're slightly older, you got time.
Rip the sink out and just put the trash underneath so they think they're throwing the sink and they're actually putting in the trash.
You put little sinks over the top of each trash can?
Mm-hmm. Little mini sinks.
With big openings?
Mm-hmm. Training sinks.
Yeah, training sinks.
It's like a potty training.
The faucets on there and everything.
That's so many water hookups and all that. Just to train them?
Yeah. Like
gotta make it look real, don't you? Jesus Christ.
Sorry about that. On that random sneeze note, should we move on?
Yeah, I feel like we made our point. That's he needs to leave his family.
Yeah, Bill, leave your family. Hey, Zach, go ahead, buddy.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hooray, we aren't doomed.
Yeah!
I hope we don't get an email that says Bill
left his family?
Yeah.
I mean,
he outgrew his family.
Well, who knows? He might be like, hey, I took your advice, I left. And then the next email we get after that from Bill is like, my life has never been better.
Yeah.
Like, people are using trash cans, etc.
Yeah.
That's the only example he has. That's all it takes to turn his life around. Life has never been better.
It's never been better.
People are putting trash where trash goes, and dishes are going where dishes go.
I feel fulfilled.
I feel fulfilled. And I thank you guys for all of my success. We've covered stories of people like winning the lottery, right?
Yeah.
Like random stuff, or they win it a bunch of times. This one, just the lead up kills me. It's really funny. But it says, man finds out about a $3 million lottery jackpot a month after the drawing. Okay? And the reason why it's funny, to me at least, I'll tell you in a second, but a Utah man who decided to take 2 trips to Idaho to buy Mega Millions tickets, taking my winnings!
Yep, bitch.
Ended up winning $3 million, but he didn't know until a month later. So he regularly
It's such a stupid word.
I hate that word.
I hate it.
Regularly
eradicate it.
Drives to Malad to buy lottery tickets, and he ended up making 2 trips in one weekend to make sure he had enough tickets for the July 4th Mega Millions drawing when the jackpot was about $400 million. Playing the lottery is my hobby. When I didn't win the jackpot on that Friday, I thought, I need a ticket for the 4th of July. So I drove back to Malad on Saturday, he said. I bought all the games, including Mega Millions. I had a lot of tickets.
Yeah. So many tickets, dude.
So many tickets, bro.
All the losers, I just threw them in the sink when I got home.
So his ticket matched the first 5 numbers, earning a $1 million prize that was transferred up to $3 million because he had the Megaplier number for that drawing, which came up as 3. He says the winner plans to invest his prize money. I'm taking this right to the bank and depositing it. That's the opposite of investing, by the way.
That is.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to take it and put it right where nothing will happen to it.
3% interest-bearing account.
Why are those 2 sentences together? I didn't notice that the first time I read it. The winner said he plans to invest the money. Quote from him, I'm taking it right to the bank and depositing it. To get that 0.003%.
I'm assuming he's not going to spend any of it. He's going to put it in there. Then he's going to figure out where he's going to invest it. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt here.
Man.
Well, he didn't find out. It's his hobby, and he didn't figure it out for a month later. So maybe we're not dealing with
the smartest of fellas.
If that's your hobby,
we're dealing with Bill's kids.
Imagine your hobby is anything. Okay,
yeah. Picture it,
and then you just don't worry about it.
Yeah. A quick note before I bounce over to the funny that I pulled from this article. It bothers the shit out of me when people say that's a good investment when they're buying like a couch, right? Or a car.
It holds its value. Yeah, hold my ass. That's it.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know, man. It's a good investment. No, it's not.
It's either this couch or Bitcoin.
Right. No, an investment is a thing that has a chance to go up from the money you put into it.
Yeah.
If you are buying something, if you're buying a car and you're like, I don't know, good investment. No, it's not. Because the second you own it, it's worth less money and will never be worth more unless you have a classic car.
Unless you buy an old beater classic car and fix it up and now it's worth
So investment. Got it.
Yeah.
Boom. Buying a couch, being like, I don't know, this recliner is a good investment. No, it's not. It's a fucking thing you bought.
No,
that you're saying it's an investment to make yourself feel better.
If I come on it a lot, that'll raise the price.
That's a deposit. You get it.
I'm happy to help.
Happy to help, baby.
I've made several deposits.
No, so this fella, what killed me about this story was that I guess I like to imagine that he had the worst month of his life leading up to him finding out that he won $3 million. Like, it was the worst. The work, the boss was riding his ass, all this shit that didn't need to happen. Whatever, like his wife
His
left
hobby
him.
wasn't going well.
Yeah, just his life was complete shit.
His kids are stupid.
And yeah, his kids are throwing trash in the sink. He can't reach them. He's doing cool hip hop dances. He's putting just going back to the petty beef. He's doing like cool dances, like trying to be hip. He's like making up TikTok. The sink is not the trash dance.
Oh yeah.
No, but this guy, like just the worst shit.
Dare commercials.
And it never had to happen. He just didn't check his lottery ticket. Like he's about to just fucking bow out.
Yeah, he's on the verge
of ending it.
Yeah.
Of just leaving this planet. And none of it had to happen if he just would have checked his fucking lottery ticket. I don't know why that's just
like
so
he
funny.
normally did.
But
right.
That's why I'm confused. I'm sure there's, like I said, I'm sure there's more to it. But if it's something is your hobby, and it's the thing that you look forward to doing, how would you not know you won?
I don't know. But a month later, what a surprise.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but
I'd like to know if anything new or crazy happened. He ended up doing something fucking stupid that he never would have done if he had the money. He's like apologizing for investing in that new recliner to his wife. And then later he's like, told you that was a good investment.
He's investing in himself.
Yeah. You're all covered, babe. Anyway, I want a divorce. Why? I won $3 million.
I want to keep it myself.
Yeah. I don't want you to have it. Actually, you can't do that. Do you remember that story that happened here in Idaho? Maybe Zach does. But a lady won a bunch of millions. Like over 100 million, and they were in the middle of a divorce. So they weren't divorced yet. And the husband got half of it.
Oh, good for him.
Nice.
Good for him?
Yeah.
What? You don't know that? What if he was an abusive piece of shit?
He might have been, but it's nice to have the guys win one. Every time there's a divorce.
What, a boxing match?
No, you hear the stories about the Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
Had to give up half his fortune. He's the one out there cracking jokes, not his wife.
Yeah. Yeah, but she won, and because they were still going through the divorce and it wasn't final, she tried to hide it, but couldn't. It had to be like publicly announced to a degree. Like, had to make sure that he
She's
knew.
doing an interview. She's like, oh, I'm so happy.
What's your name again? We can't hear you. Did you say Emily?
She has a really distinct hairdo, and the silhouette is just very...
she's playing it all back through a talk boy. I said my name was Kevin McAllister. The father. Yeah. Credit card? You got it.
You know, that's movies like that are so funny. It's like the movie was made just to sell a talk boy.
And I had one.
Yeah, so did we.
Fuck yeah, you did. Zach?
I did not.
God!
I suck.
Your voice is the deep setting on the talk boy is Zach's voice. They modeled it after that. The father. Peter McAllister.
What's the lowest you can go?
What, me?
Like Limbo?
That's some Pete right there. Pete Steele right there.
Rock 94 and a half.
The
best rock.
With one of those refrigerators you have to open with the key. Credit card? No problem. Fuck, should we
still think the first one's better, but
yeah. Well, should we skip forward? Get hear from our kids this week? Is that something we should do? Want to jump forward to Hey Guys for this one? Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
I guess,
man. Okay, yeah, let's do it because the thing that you found this week, I think we should spend a little more time on it than the time we have for this week. So let's hear from the children. Let's do some Hey Guys. Hey Zach! Hey you guys!
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
Wow, that's cool.
Stuart.
I'll
do it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna jump in on here. This is from our son Austin.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey.
I'm making my way through the back catalog and
making
listening
my
to
way downtown. Sorry.
That's where I went to.
Yep.
making my way. I can't even trying to read it without making my way back through the catalog. And I listen to y'all talk about your big purchases without asking your significant others.
Yeah.
My story's not about me, but about my dad.
Here we go.
So the story takes place in Hilliard, Ohio. Is that anything like Hilliard, Spokane?
Oh, no, it's Hilliard. There's like an extra I in there I'm not used to.
Hilliard? No, that's what makes the yard sound. If it would just be Hillard.
Hillard. That'd be a sweet name. Hillard. Okay. Hilliard, Ohio.
Where my dad's family lives.
Mm-hmm.
And they love riding four-wheelers. Every year we go up there and they would take us four-wheeling, and my dad would talk about buying a four-wheeler for himself every time they would take us out.
I get that.
Well, one year, when my stepmom didn't make the trip with us to Ohio, my dad decided to go to a Polaris dealership and buy a four-wheeler the day before we went out four-wheeling. God, I know that impulse to do that.
Like, I don't want to show up without a four-wheeler again.
God, dude.
Like a fucking idiot.
Things you would never, like, there's no way I can buy this. And then it's like, but everyone's coming. Fuck it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll sleep on the couch.
I can't remember how much he spent on the four-wheeler, but it gets worse than him just making the big purchase without asking.
Okay.
After we got back from four-wheeling, my uncle had an idea of parking my dad's four-wheeler in the middle of his two four-wheelers because they live people... What?
Where they live.
Where they live, like, people steal shit. Kind of like Hilliard, Spokane.
Sounds like it.
When we got up the next morning, we saw that my dad's four-wheeler was stolen.
Oh, no.
We could also see in the dew on the grass that whoever stole his four-wheeler targeted his four-wheeler, and they didn't touch my uncle's four-wheelers.
Okay.
I remember how pissed my stepmom was about, one, my dad bought a four-wheeler without asking her, and two, that it was stolen, and now he had nothing to show for his purchase.
Yeah, that does suck.
Didn't even have that thing to like, well, she's mad at me, but at least I can still have fun.
Yeah. At least I can still get the fuck out of here on my new four-wheeler.
My dad never got his four-wheeler back. And after years of being missing, we found out at the dealership that he had bought the four-wheeler and had been investigated for a scam they would pull. They would sell four-wheelers, and then they would go and steal the four-wheeler and then resell it. What the fuck? We were thinking that's what happened to my dad. We still laugh about it to this time. Well, he isn't laughing. Yeah. Love the podcast. Keep up the good work. Brian, as someone who is reading challenged, I feel your pain. I gotta say, lately I've been zipping through these fucking emails.
Been crushing it.
Yeah, doing a good job. That'd be so frustrating.
Crazy though.
That'd be awful.
That's greasy as shit if that's what they did.
I know. And
not a bad business though, if you can get away with it.
That's a sick. Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you could like be a real estate person and buy a house, and then also get them kicked out of the house, and then get the house back. Like you owned a bank and a real estate company. So you could
buy the house with dude, that's not, that's what happens all the time.
I'm sure
we're talking about several businesses
that are going on, creating their own market.
We can't be the first ones that just thought of that.
What if we fucked people over? Oh, yeah.
McDonald's. I'll buy the land. I'll put a McDonald's on it so I can pay myself rent. Then when the ice cream machine goes out, I'll pay the company that I own to fix the ice cream machine.
It's beautiful.
And it'll never work, so then we get to pay them a lot of money.
It's a never-ending process.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
I don't get a vanilla cone? Fuck you.
Fuck you, McDonald's.
Ronald piece of...
Well, Austin, I hope you guys have come to terms with the fact that you guys probably did get fucked over by that company. Our second email is coming in from our redacted named daughter, who writes, "Hey, daddies and Uncle Zachy." It says, "Joe, don't yell at him."
You can yell at me.
I feel like I should yell at him.
You can yell at me right now if you like.
I don't want to. I feel nice.
You've yelled quite a bit. Enough for
today.
Show.
It's your daughter, name redacted again. Again? Well, fuck.
How do we know doesn't want her name out.
So as I was driving home from work, I was listening to Spaceship Barbie Sheets Pickleball. You guys were talking about our good old friend, the bed shitter and petty beef. And I thought I'd write in with just a handful of fun stories that I have from working and managing a campground, since it's similar to hotels, I guess. Who put a question mark on the teleprompter? If you read this on the show, I've changed the names in the story and didn't name the campground for HR reasons. Yes.
The names and the places and names have been changed, to hide the identity.
Protect their privacy or whatever. So I work at a campground in New Hampshire. And I wanted to just come up with a name really quick. So I work at Middle Meadows Campground in New Hampshire.
Whispering Winds.
And I've been working here since December. During the off season, we do all the planning and bullshit, yada yada, during the season, which runs from May to October. And that's when things get interesting. Now, this is my first season running a campground, so I wasn't sure on what I was in for.
Into the ground.
Hey-o. But by the time Memorial Day rolled around, boy oh boy, did I realize that what was gonna be happening this season. Here are a couple of things off the top of my head that happened during Memorial Day weekend, just to give you guys a taste of what I went through. Somebody was prostituting himself out in the bathhouse. In that same bathhouse, we had people flushing towels down the toilet and then shitting on top of the clogs. I mean, why? We had one guy running around yelling about how much he loves cocaine. I mean, it feels like this could be the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Related to Bill's kids.
The same guy.
These are Bill's kids. Bill kids. The sinks were full of trash. Just kidding. We had smeared.
Shit smeared.
Yeah, we had shit smeared all over the inside of the bathhouse, throw up on almost every corner of the campground. And that was all just in one weekend. Now, this doesn't include some of our employees that live on the property. One couple in particular have an interesting end to their employment. Let's call these employees Tabitha and Mike. There's no period. He says Mike Tabitha. Tabitha was great. She did her job very well. Mike, on the other hand, was a potato in every sense of the meaning. Just a potato. They were working for us for a couple of weeks, and things were iffy, but we needed the staff, so we kept them on until one day I am driving by their site in broad daylight, maybe like 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, and I look over to see Tabitha giving Mike a blowjob in broad daylight, no coverage, and their kids are just running around like R-words. He's just giving him a blowy. Now, I was shocked and a little confused. He was on the clock when this was happening, so obviously they were let go.
What a way to get paid.
Yeah, I mean, come on. What's the big deal? Come on. These are just a few things that I've witnessed and had to deal with as the campground manager. I have an abundance of stories like these ones. Love you guys. Keep up the good work. Lol, your impatient daughter who voice texts or emails to you guys because she doesn't want to wait to get home to type them. Name redacted.
It's pretty funny. That's pure chaos. That's like remember wet hot summer or whatever. It just reminds me of something like that. Just fucking party.
Just like
what is happening here?
I picture the blowjob situation, but just in a field, like the grass is dead is what I picture, and Mike's getting his dick sucked. And the kids are just running around them, be like, "Mommy's touching daddy, mommy's kissing daddy's wiener," and they're just running around.
Duck, dick.
Yeah, and they have like little bubble makers. Ew, mommy's kissing daddy's wiener.
Yeah,
cooties in your mouth hole. Because the bubbles and like pushing one of those little popcorn like lawnmower. Just running around. He's like, "Hey, keep it down. I'm never gonna come like this." Ooh. Anyway, that was episode 62.
Yay.
Did you have some fun? I had some fun.
That was fun.
If you want to support us on Patreon, you'll find a link in the episode description. If you're too lazy for that, just go to patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. Thanks to everybody who's done that. There's 3 tiers to choose from. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Can You Don't Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Something you want to see on the show, email it into heyguys@CanYouDon'tPodcast and rate and review us. And of course, Uncle Zach. Looking forward to that new segment next week, dude.
Hell yeah.
I'm not
Can't
sure.
wait to sit in your lap.
I can't wait to have both of you on my lap.
Yeah, why? Like, what are you gonna bring in, man?
I don't know.
Can I pay you for a little a inside scoop?
Lap side? No.
What?
No.
Pay you with a lap dance?
Oh, I want a
lap
lap
stuff.
dance. Yeah, I have to pay for a lap dance. I want to have any sort of insight on the lap talk.
You didn't specify what was happening on the lap.
Oh yeah, true. That's fair. Be sure to check out everything Uncle Zach does. Go to scatcast.com. That's scat with a K. And a big thanks to the babysitters.
He's the scat man.
Give it up, or whatever. There it is. Thanks to the babysitters who moderate our Facebook page, the Can You Don't Playground. Go ahead and join that if you haven't. Lots of fun in there. We're gonna do a joke, and I made this one up.
It's cute.
Come on. You ready for it?
I am.
Okay, Zach.
Better be good.
Zach.
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
Although I wouldn't be surprised if it was already out there. It's not that good. Ready?
Don't be so hard on yourself.
How does a farmer keep track of all his cows?
Prod.
By using his catalog.
Yikes.
No, that's pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, it hits all the
dad joke qualifications.
Yeah, it hits. It does. It checks out.
Cattle log.
It checks out.
Yeah, you get it. Good stuff, huh?
Cheese bumps.
Cheese bumps. Yeah, if a dad joke is so cheesy, it gives you goosebumps.
Cheese bumps.
Cheese bumps.
Ugh.
Cringe bumps.
Cum turds.
Cum
curds.
There
Cum
they are.
turds.
Same thing. That's just anal sex, am I right? Okay, all of you that subscribe to us on Patreon, the show keeps going. All you kids that do not do that, we'll see you guys next week.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, everybody.